Hi, my Leos. Welcome to your monthly reading. And this is for November 2018. And reminding you these readings are good for your moon sign, sun sign, rising sign. And they are general, so it might not resonate with everyone. Well, let's talk about the planetary aspects. I always talk about astrology because that's what I'm into too. So I want to mention two important things. First of all, Uranus is in Taurus right now, but is going retrograde. Uranus is the planet of um, freedom, so it wants to break up all these frustrations and blockages in your life. Okay, so of course it's not easy. Of course there's going to be frustrations in your life, but now it's going retrograde. It's going back to Aries. Has been in Aries for the last 7 years, then enter Taurus. So your Uranus has been in Taurus for this couple of months, but now it's going back to Aries. Why I'm saying this? Because everything you passed through for the last 7 years in your I guess it was in your ninth house, which has to be with learning. So maybe you higher learnings, but it's more in learning as studies. Like some of you probably need to go back to school, like I did. I had to, and start over again from zero. Some of you have learned more things at work. It's all about learning. Learning higher is like higher knowledge. So that's ninth house. Religion, knowing about different cultures, traveling. Maybe you travel to a foreign country and you need to learn all this stuff. So now, by Uranus going back to that house, the ninth house, they're going to test you of how you can deal with the frustrations again if they come back, or just to know that you're okay and know how to keep the peace and stability in whatever situation you're passing through about the ninth house that I just explained to you. You know, keep learning, keep moving through. Do not get frustrated. Just look for the way you can solve it without harming yourself. Now, there's another energy coming in Jupiter in Sagittarius, which is the planet of abundance. So it's going to be in your fifth house. And it's planet of abundance, and your fifth house have to be with creativity. So this is important for you. And I will bring that in your reading right now because it's important for you to grasp that energy of Jupiter and abundance in knowledge and creativity. Because Sagittarius is knowledge and higher learning, which is the ninth house. And Jupiter, it has to be with your ninth house. So, and Uranus is going to be in your ninth house. But Jupiter is going to sit down in your fifth house. So that means that your creativity, even when you deal with kids and children, is going to expand in knowledge. So let's talk about this now, and let's go into your reading. So here we have the foundation of everything in this month of November for you is the Six of Wands, and it has to be with success and appreciation most of all. So you, my Leos, want to be appreciated, want people to see you for who you are. And one of the blockages has been that is not making you happy. Something is not making you happy. The blockage is here, like the blockage of being able to, be seen as who you are. Okay, it's that love, that appreciation of your work or whatever it is. But you want to be appreciated, right? You want your your person, whoever you are with. I'm sorry, it's so hot in my room. It's like super hot. So anyway, so it's the heat on. So I'm just like suffering right now with the heat. So this is a blockage for you. It's able to see clear, people to see you. People to see you is the problem. Because I see in the past, with whoever you're dealing with, especially if it's an earth sign, Taurus, Leo is being a Taurus, you feel like you pass through a moment of injustice. Where there's no balance in the relationship, someone's giving more than the other, and the other person does not see you for who you are. They not appreciate you. That's a blockage, right? But the main card, the central card over here for you is going to be the Nine of Swords in reverse. And you know what that means? It means that you are saying bye-bye to that sorrow, to that mental anxiety that is bringing you, that this person, whoever was with you, it was bringing you. Like, it's out of the door. Like, that's it. You are moving on, and I'm glad to see that. However, the Mother of Pentacles is being influenced by the Father of Swords. And why I'm saying this? Because at the end of the month, the Mother of Pentacles is an energy of being very superficial. So either you or the other person is going to be very superficial with you and is not going to see who you are. And that's why I'm going here. And this is why all these issues coming is because the only thing you want is being appreciated and seen as a normal human being that has feelings, that you work hard, that you give, and they don't give you anything in return, right? So that's what the problem is. So this person that you've been dealing with can be you too, be superficial in a certain way. So just see how it works. Think about this, because it could be either side. And the Father of Swords is not a really great card, to be honest with you, because this means a lot of coldness around, and it means also angry. Someone is being angry and it's like outburst. So maybe could it happen that someone just could it happen, or is it going to happen that someone is going to say things and mean things and whatever out of the blue moon, out of anger. So it's because in that kind of like make the other person be a little bit more cold, be more like, well, I'm not really interested in you and your feelings as a person. It's like, I just like what I see in the outside. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like that type of energy that I see here. That's why your happiness is being blocked. But it's blocked because of the superficiality of things and people, especially someone in a special. It could be either you doing that or the other person doing that to you. They don't see who you truly are. So that's sad, because, no one wants to be seen as just like an object, And at the end of the month, we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is reversed. The Two of Pentacles saying, you know what? Looking for that balance. You are actually trying to, just drop the ball and says, I'm done with this. Because that's what it means. Like, I think you are going to see things in a different perspective, if not you, the other person. But the Two of Pentacles, usually this way, it means like someone is like this, juggling to one thing another. And this one say, no, I'm already, grabbing the bull by the horns, and this is how it's going to work. And I already find a way to get those Two of Pentacles stable in one. You're going to drop one, and then you're going to stick with one. It's like saying, you know what, I'm not going to be like this. I'm going to drop this one, and I'm just going to stay with this one. You know what I mean? It's like you find your stability and says, either you find the stability into two, or you just drop it and says, no, I'm just staying with this. Because I am tired of doing this. I'm just going to stick with one, and that's it. The other one is out. So whatever you're passing through, either with two people at the same time, or people with two, you see two here. And there's another two here that I'm going to talk about. So whatever it is the situation, either you are dealing with someone who has issues at work in you, or you're dealing with two people at the same time. Whatever it is the situation, someone is dropping one and sticking with one situation, or trying to just find the balance between the two things, the two people, two situations, because someone is going to pause for a second and try to think and see the situation or people from a different perspective, So that's what I see at this point. So let's talk about, I do an extension only for my singles. So here you go. What I was talking about, superficiality, here it is. I need to drink water. It's so hot in here. So, sorry, this one is this way. So you have the ring, you have the fox, and you have the stars. And the clarifier of the fox was the clock tower. This is telling me that you guys, some of you, my Leos, are maybe hiding. Maybe you guys are kind of like afraid of connect with other people. And when I say that, it's because also I want to say, we mentioned that Mars in Pisces is going to be in your 8th house on November 16th. That means that, you know, all this impulsiveness, maybe you're going to feel like you need to connect with people, but you have been with the fox, it's like you being more careful, you know, because the fox has an energy of trickery, of manipulation, but also like always being like with the 4 eyes open. I said 4, not 2, because you know what I mean. It's 2 in the front, and it seems like you have 2 more everywhere, like whatever it is, because you're like always trying to see that no one is going to do this to you, like being. So I think you have like a little bit fears opening your heart and being, you know, and maybe also you have been a bit superficial in a certain way, and that's why it's not letting you progress. This is a card of isolation. This is a card of being in yourself. So I guess it's like, just don't think about when you meet someone that, okay, I'm afraid of commitment, so I'm just going to see for whatever I see in the outside and I like it, I'm going to connect. Because that at the end, that is not going to make you happy. You see, that's the blockage. So what is that you really want? And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to try to see this in a different way, right? So just think about this, sleep on it, and think about what is that, you know, either you finding people who are superficial in your life or you being superficial with people. And you need to connect more with people, either spiritually, emotionally, or simply just because you need to get out of your house a little bit more. So now let's talk about work. When it comes to work, you guys are going to have a little delay in times to contracts. If you want to consolidate a contract and get a job, you might have a little, in Spanish it says contratiempo, like you're going to have a little delay in here, right? A little delay, but you eventually get it. The only things that I can tell you is you got this. You need to go back to what type of job. Just listen to this. What type of job did you used to do, or something you used to do that called the attention of people, that it makes you shine? Okay, so go back to that. Remember that, because that can give you what you want. Okay, so you're having a little delays probably. If you're finding a job and whatever, use your talent. Okay, use your hidden talent, which is there, which you have used it before. And I'm saying this because Mars is coming in and it's going to help you to bring that out of you. And you need to connect, because remember, now everything for you is about connections. So I'm going to be like, connect, not be superficial, but connect with the people around you more than just superficially. And the same thing with you, because everything starts from you. Connect within you, connect with the person in you. What is that talent that you have hidden there? Mars is in your 8th house, and is your healing talents there. So that's what you need to bring up again, because you have used it before, and that's why the whip is here. So if you have experiencing some delays, it's because you need to show that part of you, that talent that is there, so you can move on to something that it could be very, very much good for you. It's like a work at an institution, work in a hospital, work for government, or whatever it is. You're gonna get it, but just remember to connect again. Connect again with that talent that you have and bring it to light so people can see who you are and what you have to offer. Okay, and now we have the 2 of Swords, which it came up actually this way, which is great because this is your catalyst card. It means this is your message. This is what the resolution is in general, that the summary of the entire thing. And this is saying, take the bandage out of your eyes. You can do that. Take it off, because that's how you're going to see more than just, like, if you have your bandage, what you do, you touch someone, is what, something superficial. You don't see anything, right? You don't see what is inside. So this is about you. Start from you. Okay? This is your message. See more of you. See more of inside people. Start from you. This is what your message is. Start from yourself and you see how things are going to be better. Look at what value you have and show it, because then people is going to see who you truly are. And I think that's the problem. Maybe you don't know what your true value is, and if you do, then make sure that people that you are that is in your life, they see that. You don't need to use this energy and use outbursts and scream at people. Can you see me? I'm doing this. If they don't respect you, they don't see it, you just walk away. You don't need that bad energy from people. And trust me, there's many of them out there. So just make a decision to look forward in life, use this energy, take the bandage off, and that is going to help to take the bandage off people's eyes too, so they see who you are. Big kiss, much love, much light, Leos. Love you all. And I'll see you. Don't forget, please, to subscribe, give me a like, comment, and to share this video with all the people so I can help them. Help me to help. So see you next month, or when I talk about my crystal healing videos here in my channel. And if you're bilingual and you speak Spanish, I recommend you to go to my other channel where I teach astrology also in my channel. It's called CC Spiritual Guidance. I know it's in English too because it started in English. So I will put the link of that channel in Spanish so you can hang in there in this one. So I'll see you next month, or the crystal healing videos. Ciao. Love.